And we are back here on our Rebuilding the Nats series. This will be a good one. We are going to be facing the. What happened? There it is. We are facing the Rockies. We got Mackenzie Gore going out there against Austin Gomber. Just a quick recap of what kind of happened. Last video, if you were at the end, you saw that I did lose Erasmo Ramirez for probably about 2 months. So I called up Paolo Espino, checking on other things. Looks like the Orioles lost Grayson Rodriguez, torn rotator cuff. I mean, he's probably out for the season. That sucks, dude. That sucks. Other than that, nothing else major is really happening yet. This is gonna be part 6. We are currently 2-4. Like I've said before, as far as changes to the lineups and call-ups and stuff go, I'm not really looking to do anything like that until I'm more so a month in. I kind of go by months just to see. I know I'm gonna have trouble competing this year. I think everyone knows that. But yeah, looking to take on the Rockies here. Get Mackenzie Gore back out there. I don't know why I keep making Lane Thomas the DH. That's annoying. I'd rather just like that. It's gonna have some people sit during this game. Yep. So we're gonna get Vargas in there, and he can just bat there. I don't care. Who was the other one? Who was sitting? Oh, Call. So we got Corey Dickerson in there, and that's it. That's how we're doing. They're 3-3. Gotta really look out for Crone and Bryant. Gomber, he only had 1 strikeout last game. All right. Well, I will see you guys at the end. Let's see how we do.
Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you game 1 of a huge 4-game weekend set. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Colorado Rockies. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Pitching in our game today, Austin Gomber.
Well, most pitchers today are pretty tall, but this guy's definitely taller than most. He's kind of an imposing figure out there, especially when he's standing on top of the bump. It's like he's looking down on you, so hitters have to be prepared for a couple of things. Ball can get on you a lot quicker because of the extension and release point, and then also tilt through the zone. If you're going to try to hit pitches at the bottom of the zone, it's going to be difficult to get on plane. So look for something up from this guy. You might have a chance to do some damage.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Out to short. To first. 1 out in the top of the first. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. And now it's Luis Garcia. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Bounced up the middle. Rogers handles the chance. Over to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Joey Meneses. Next offering is in for a strike. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that'll do it. Nationals go quietly. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Coors Field. Today's starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore.
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
Bottom of the first. Here's Colorado's DH, Jonathan Daza.
The designated hitter.
The wind of the pitch.
And
And that's in for a strike. Gore. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
The 1-2. Bounce to third. Over to Smith, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break camp of spring training, sometimes you're a little too anxious. You're trying to make things happen instead of allowing them to happen, and I think that's going to happen eventually for this team.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Second inning coming up here in Denver. No score. Top of the second. Here's Dickerson now.
The left fielder, number 23.
Chris, it seems like more and more guys are training to up that velocity.
Yeah, and they're understanding efficiency as well, from mechanics, from biomechanics. These guys are paying attention. They're trying to get better, and they're trying to get an edge.
The wind of the pitch. And another ball. Location as well with the velocity. So many of these hard throwers are working up in the zone, at least in part, to combat the launch angle swing, right?
Yeah, and if you're effective with that pitch where you can throw it at the top of the zone as a strike that can be called, now you can start to elevate and try to get that swing and miss with 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Line drive. Caught.
The right fielder.
Here's Lane Thomas. No score here in the second. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Rogers drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 6, the catcher, K-Bird.
2 outs, bases empty. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. The wind and the pitch. Out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now.
For the Rockies, the
Boo
left
Chris
fielder.
Bryant, a kid who accomplished a lot right away getting to the big leagues. Former #2 overall pick, won the Rookie of the Year, was named the MVP in 2016, winning a World Series with the Cubs over a 100-year drought. Man, you can't start your career much better than that.
And here it comes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Now, one of the people that really influenced Chris's career, especially at the plate, his dad Mike, a former 9th-round pick of the Red Sox at 19. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. And a 1-1. That clips the corner. And that one off the outside edge.
Ooh, one of our favorites, Jerry Hillsdale, umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. On the ground to short. Over to Smith. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Now a fly ball to right center. Thomas makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now up for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. That's down and in. Rolled over to 3rd. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Dominic Smith. 1 down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike. On the ground right side, Rodgers picks it up, gets it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. Jeter downs to the plate here. Next offering is fouled back. Top of the 3rd, no score. That's out to center field. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning alive.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Victor Robles. Grounded out his first time up. Here comes a pitch. Out towards left center. Bryant on a dead sprint. Makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. So 1 left for Washington. Back here at the ballpark. And now it's Elias Diaz.
The catcher, Elias Diaz.
A wide to kick the pitch. Ground ball left side. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
That's the ball.
Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really...
He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
The next offering misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And now the DH, Joey Meneses. 0 for 1 so far. That one missed.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That one in for a strike. 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch off the plate. And now 3-2. Line drive, that's a base hit. Garcia around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. Safely into second. He's got a double. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Fires over to Crone. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. People at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
The 2-1. On a line, base hit. Meneses around third. He'll score easily. It's 2-0. And in its second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at second with 1 away. Hebert Ruiz, the next to hit. The switch hitter batting right. The pitch. Got him looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Dom Smith stands in.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
2-1 pitch is in there and the count is even.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2-2 down. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the catch, and the inning is over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Nationals 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here in Denver, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jonathan Daza. Here's a 1-1. And strike 2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And he deals. Set down on strikes. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3. There's Chuck Nasty. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one in for a strike. 2-2. The Rockies hitless so far in the game. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Makes the grab and there's 2 gone.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Rockies, C.J. Cron. C.J. Cron can hit a ball a long way. In 2022, he hit a 504-foot home run that was 1 foot shy of the longest homer ever tracked by Stack. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Rockies are down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back. And now the shortstop, Jeter Downs. The pitch. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Dinelson Lamet, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Suter getting loose as well. The 1-2. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jose Urena. This is his 3rd time out this year. Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. Left-hand batter waits. That one just misses. Downs stands at 3rd with 1 gone in the inning. He goes down looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position in 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here's the 2-2. Line drive, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now Corey Dickerson. 3-2. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. There's a strike. Next pitch is in the dirt, and now it's 3-2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Next for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. Grounded out his first time. Goes down looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Man at second, and that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on the fastball.
Left field. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
The catcher, number 35. Elias.
So 2 down now. And here is Elias Diaz. First time up, he grounded to third. Bryant stands at second with 2 gone. Got him. And that is the inning. The Rockies strand 1. They top of the 6th inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Lane Thomas. Right-hander kicks, deals. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And the pitch. In there. And so now 1-2. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vargas.
Up now for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. The pitch. To short, could be 2. Touches the bag for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Nationals 3. Back here at the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Ezekiel Tovar now at the plate. 1-2 now. And a ball evens the count. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
At the belt and fires. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. One now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Smith, and that is that. So 1 left for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dinelson Lamet.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Left-hand hitter waits. There's a strike at the knees. And the count 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. Next to hit, Jeter Downs. Here's a 2-1. Next offering misses down and away. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Fires over to Crone, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Number 16, Victor Robles.
Now here is Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Bryant makes the catch, and that'll do it. And the Nationals gone in order. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Coors Field, and here is C.J. Crone.
The first baseman, C.J. Crone.
Here's a 1-1.
2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
They say it went. Got him looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
That one fouled off. 2-2. The line of the pitch. That one drifts inside. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Two outs. That's hard hit on the line. Thomas makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Still down 3-0. Brent Suter gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Grichuk puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
Designated hitter, Joey Meneses.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Joey Meneses. And a pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field, way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And now here is Corey Dickerson. Rogers throws to first. That's it out.
Up next for the Nationals, the right fielder, Lane Thomas.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Lane Thomas. The 1-1. And that's outside. Bullpen activity starting up now. Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. And now the lefty. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Crone. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball. Welcome back. And now the center fielder, Randall Grichuk. Kicks and deals. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches that pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
On the mound now, Hunter Harvey.
73, Hunter.
Runner at first with no outs here. The batter now, Elias Diaz. This one in the air, center field. Robles makes the grab, and there's one down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Number 24, Ryan.
Right-handed reliever.
McMahon.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
They haven't scored yet in this game, and with that swing, they're definitely trying to get on the board.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. Man at first. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezequiel Tovar. Strike 2. Got him swinging. The Rockies strand one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. We're back It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Lucas Gilbert.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Rebirth Ruiz. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 is high. And a pitch. And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So a man aboard. Now the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Ruiz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And he deals. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
The first baseman is 22.
And now up for Washington, Dominic Smith. The 2-1.
Track 2.
And that misses off the outside edge. The pitch. Hammer, base hit. Next to hit for the Nats, Jeter Downs. And a pitch. In the air, center field. Grichuk sizing it up. Racing, makes the catch. And that is that. Nationals lead 1, but they lead it 4-0. And welcome back. Now it's the DH, Jonathan Daza.
Designated hitter, Jonathan Daza.
And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Robles makes the grab. 1 away. Now it's Charlie Blackmon.
Number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
And a count 1-2. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Next one in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
These guys know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important to get that. Put you in the driver's seat to win game 2, and then push yourself to a series win, if not a sweep.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
All right, right there, we saw the true potential of Mackenzie Gore. That was a very good game all around. Mackenzie Gore, he killed it. He went 7 innings, shutout ball, 10 strikeouts. And then Hunter Harvey came in and shut it down for the remainder. Offensive-wise, it was basically just Meneses. He got 3 hits. Garcia had a hit. Robles is still hunting for his first hit of the season. But that doesn't make sense. That's just for the game. Jeter Downs had 2 hits, which is good to see. A couple doubles, another triple for Downs. And Vargas unfortunately grounded in 2 double plays. But pitching was the highlight here. Gore with 7 innings, Harvey with 2 innings. And it is going to be very hard to get any better than that at Coors Field, I believe. As far as the Rocky side, they only had 3 hits, 1 from Bryan, 1 from Grichuk, and 1 from McMahon. Pitching-wise, I continue to do really well to get their pitch counts up. Gomber was gone before the 5th, or in the 5th. Gave up 3 runs. Urena did okay. Lamette did okay. They brought Suter in, which is where Meneses got his dinger, and then Gomber finished it off for them. But overall, very, very good game. Nobody got hurt. Unfortunately, that 4 runs a lot of the time will not be enough for us to win. Just looking through most of our games, they do outscore us by a large margin. But yeah, that is Rockies game in the good books, Rockies debut, or Rockies series opener. Just need to see more of that from Mackenzie Gore going forward. We are now 3-4. Nothing else really to say about that. Good game. I will see you guys in the next video.